Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So, this creativity, the way I create, a lot of it depends on momentum. So when I stop creating, when I stop talking about these things, when I stop doing these things, I lose momentum. And the way that I get momentum back is just by going through the motions again. It's just like working out. When you stop working out, you just got to start doing push-ups again. And usually they're a lot harder than when you were in a good routine of doing them because your muscles aren't as strong as they were when you were doing them. And the same thing is true with me when it comes to creativity. So it's going to take me a little bit to get back to, just a little bit more of a proficient state of being able to like see clearly, what we're actually able to integrate in terms of, this movement and what I feel we need to do as a human species in order to be victorious here and not fail, essentially. Because, I mean, there's so much like talk like, oh, yeah, we're going to win, we're going to win, we're going to win. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Not that, I mean, yeah, eventually, eternity, infinity wise, things are always going to continue to grow and learn. So even if humanity does not figure this lesson out and come together and change our ways, there's still, we're still going to learn one way or the other. It's just like, are we going to learn the hard way or are we going to like learn the easier way, which is still challenging, but it's without as much pain. Like, are we going to choose the side of more pain or are we going to choose the side of more love? But in order to get to that love, one has to endure the type of pain that is able to make it one to that love, which requires sacrifice largely and effort, which is pain, but it's a pain that's perpetuating a love and a good energy and goodness for other things. So that love comes back to you. But first, you got to put forth that effort and da 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 da. Just like working out, you got to put forth that effort of pushing through the pain and the ripping and the tearing of the muscles in order to grow muscles and gain strength. So anyway, this is just some possible benefits that this movement could provide for the people for humanity and the planet. So it could serve as a prototype infrastructure that is specifically designed to operate in good harmony with all things. It could also serve as an area or work area for rehabilitative and rescue. Through good work comes good growth for those looking/needing to heal by being around an organization that is in good harmony with all things. One by being in proximity would, through this association, absorb good, harmonious, healthy energy. Great for helping heal trauma. Another potential benefit is an opportunity for the homeless to come and do good work, which would give them money and good energy for the good work they have now helped perpetuate. Ideally, it would be best if we could pay them the same day the work, like at day labor camps and temp services, like because that's what day labor is. You go there, you work that day, and you get paid for that day. But I don't know. It all depends on the resources and the funding and the availability. And I also think, as far as like developing a restaurant or type of like a hemp-based Home Depot, we're going to have specific shifts that like 4-hour shifts or 6 8-hour shifts that need to be filled in order to make sure that there's enough people there to run the business. Because I could see how people could want to like, oh, I can just work a couple hours a day and that's it. Yeah, okay, that's cool for you, but we have to make sure the business is able to continue to operate. So until we have enough people, like once we get more people, then we won't need as many people working as much hours. But until then, the few initiates, the first few members are probably going to have to put up a lot of hours just to get things going. But again, that's all about the sacrifice, and you get back that which you put into it. So like those people who do decide to take that initial leap first, it's going to be hard, but they're also going to get a lot of love back and good growth and strength from that too. So, all right, and then in this battle between opposing forces, this movement/area could serve as a beacon and machine of light and love, since our principles are about operating in a manner that, excuse me, that's for the greater good of all. As well and as often we can, we would be operating in this manner, emanating/perpetuating high vibrational energy, love, positivity. So energetically, it would carry/pulsate its own force field, which I feel has its own power of protection. In addition, in healing, and it also not only is it protective, but it's also a healing. It's an energizing. It's a revigorating and rejuvenating force. And this comes from the way that we do things, the way we operate, the spirituality, the rituals that we choose to perform, the things that we choose to buy and consume and produce. These all have an effect on one's society, on the individual and the collective. So this is also why hemp is so important. But again, I've been saying this. So this movement/organization will also be a literal and physical force of good, and we will be open and willing to help all those who we are able to and when we are able to help. In trying times as these, it's wise not to get overextended, not to overextend one's ability, as this can wear and tear one down and break things, and then it can make one less able to help out. This goes back to enabling. Like there's even a quote in the Bible which says, like, don't give out more than you can't give. Like, got to make sure you can take care of yourself before you help others. So yes, there's problems all over the world right now, but we are here in America facing very dire problems ourselves. So we first need to take care of our own problems and learn how to solve our own issues. And then once we learn these lessons and prove that we actually can take care of ourselves and solve these things and be victorious in the face of these challenges, then we can take that knowledge and that experience and those skills over to other places that need help and help them help themselves. So yeah, it's just a little bit right now, but I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of progress. So hope you have a good day. All right, love y'all. Bye.